Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my subscriber live stream. It's Wednesday night here, and our local time is 8:51 p.m. So it's really my pleasure to make this live stream once again through my Hallo account. And today's topic is grammar and phonetics practice. So, dear viewers, you might be aware this subscriber lesson is only for the students who have subscribed to me. You can watch it silently and you're not able to make any comments. If you ever try to make a comment, it will go to the subscription page and it will suggest you to subscribe to me. However, if you think that my lesson is helpful, maybe my lesson is informative for you, or maybe I may be helpful to develop your English language, possibly you may consider to subscribe to my lesson. So I've got quite a good number of lessons Monday to Sunday. So there are morning lessons like Saturday morning, Sunday morning, then Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, 4 mornings, and also evening lessons like tonight, Wednesday night, 2 lessons, then Thursday 1, Friday 2, then Saturday, then Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So each lesson has got 8 classes in a month, and each class has an hour duration. So during this an hour, if there are more than 4 students, then it becomes a bit difficult to manage the time. 4 students join a teacher, so they'll get roughly 10 to 15 minutes each. Now, some teachers have more than 20, 30 students. I don't know how they manage it. It will be difficult for them to manage. And within this an hour, different teachers teach different curriculum or lessons. For me, most of the cases, my lessons are grammar, spoken English, phonetics, IELTS, reading, writing, speaking strategy, IELTS practice, common mistakes, or sometimes expressions, and as well as the basic British phonetics, IPA. Okay, and these are some amazing features that I also take private lessons or classes for the IELTS candidates. Many of my students, I always share this, got good scores in the IELTS exam. All right. So today my lesson will start exactly after 6 minutes. So I've started a bit earlier so that my subscribers get a notification that I'm on my live stream. And if they are free, they'll come back. If not, then I have to just go on with myself, like soliloquy dialogue. I'm sure you know this term, soliloquy. This is one of the words which were, made by William Shakespeare. Soliloquy. Okay, and dear viewers, once again, if you see the heart-shaped symbol, soliloquy. Just touch it once to support me. See, if you're watching from a mobile, the heart shape should be at the top right hand corner. If you're watching from the desktop or laptop or a tablet, it should be bottom right corner. And as you know, that it doesn't cost you anything other than touching once to your device to support that, whether it's a teacher or student. You know, giving a support means that you're appreciating the live stream. You know, as a teacher or as a student, people sometimes expect that people come there and support them, because this app has been designed and developed to practice your English. That is the main motto, and which is why we've got quite strict Hello code of conduct. And number of code of conduct is that you must speak in English. No other language is allowed. Remember, dear viewers. But I've noticed over the last few weeks, many people, many live streamers, do not follow these rules. They come to the live streams, they make live streams, and they're talking in their native language, which is in broad perspective not good, because you're not listening or following to the code of conduct. Number two is that when you're discussing on any topic, you're not allowed to discuss any religious perspective, any religious topic, or any sensitive issue, or maybe the recitation of Quran or Bible or any other scripture. When you're making live stream about music, you're not allowed to sing other than English language. Okay, and also you're not allowed to talk about any political matters here. These are really some, topics which are not allowed. So religions, politics, any other sensitive issues. And if you're making live stream about music, make it on in English. That's fine. So basically, the principle of this app is whatever you do, it must be in English, not in any other language. But as a demonstration, possibly you can share one or two sentences that, oh, you know this much of languages, like which I do very often. And sometimes people ask me, oh, how do you know that you know this language? So definitely I share one or two sentences. Okay, one or two sentences, 2 lines. All right, so this is the basic code of conduct. You should be respectful. You should value each and everyone's opinion. You should also give opportunities. If you are a student making live stream, give opportunities to other students, fellow people. Bring them to the hop on section and talk to them. And remember that when you like to develop your spoken English or the quality of English, the best way to develop is by speaking to another person. Okay, hi Usman, welcome. I'm happy to see you. You always watch interesting way to my videos. Thank you very much, Usman. That's so sweet. All right, so remember that I get these questions very often, that how I can be a good speaker and what things do I need? Do I need to learn grammar? Do I need to learn vocab, or what else? Which one first, grammar or vocabulary or anything else? I remember, dear viewers, if you'd like to be a good speaker, the first thing you have to have is the words, vocabulary. In academic words, we call it, lexical resources. So what do you mean by lexical resources? Lexical resources, honestly, a variety of compilation of different things like synonyms, antonyms, homophones, homonyms, minimal pairs, expressions, okay, and maybe idioms, maybe it could be dialect, sometimes people do use dialect, or it could be formal English, informal English, academic English, business English, these all types of variety of English we can call together as lexical resources. So the second thing would be, you need to know how you can use these words into sentences to make an effective, meaningful, logical, sensible, and understandable. These are the criteria I always use. Because if you are making sentences and if you're talking which is not meaningful, which is not complete, though, which is not sensible and not understandable by a reader or listener. So I don't say that that's really good way to talk. Hey, Monica, welcome. Look, Monica is here. Okay, guys. So the third one would be find a speaking partner and talk to them. Hello, Monica.
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon, teacher. Happy to see you.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to see you too.
Thank you, teacher.
How was your
How's
day?
my day? As usual, teacher. Usual day working. Have time for practicing my English. Get up early today. Then after that, got up. I went to the beach for swimming.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, a usual day, teacher. No, not new news. I don't have new news.
All right. So have you had your lunch?
Yeah, teacher, I have had my lunch. I eat rice
Mm-hmm.
with chicken and potatoes, salad with lettuce, tomatoes, lemon. Yes, teacher. No, no.
That's great. So because it is a past tense, Monica, remember that instead of
Mhm.
saying I eat, you should have said I ate. Same as number eight. Okay.
Mhm.
Eat,
Eight.
eat,
Yes.
eat.
Yeah.
Eat is the present tense. Ate is the past tense. Eaten is the past
Eight.
participle.
Eight.
Ate, ate,
Eight.
eaten.
Eight eating, teacher. Eight eating.
Eat, ate. Same as number eight. When you see number eight, the sound is same.
Yes. Eight. Mm-hmm.
Eat,
Okay. Eight.
ate, eaten.
Okay. Eat. Eating.
Very good. So you ate rice and pasta and chicken curry and what else?
Um, lemonade for drinking.
So you took lemonade as a drink. No, no alcohol,
Yes.
no vodka, no wine.
No, teacher. So early for drinking alcohol.
All right. Because it's a Christmas time, people do celebrate by drinking different types of,
Oh yes, yes,
liqueurs.
of
Yeah.
course.
So which
Yes.
one is your favorite drink?
My favorite drink when in a party, so special days, is a wine, teacher. Maybe a cup of wine for say cheers with my family. Yes, just wine, teacher.
Just wine. Okay. Red wine,
Hmm?
white wine, black wine, blue wine.
It depends on what food you are eating. For example, if I am eating a fish, I prefer a white wine. But if I eat meat, I prefer a red wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I usually I drink only red and white. I don't know black, teacher, honestly.
Okay. That's I've made it up. You know that.
Yes, I don't know what is black wine.
Okay. If you remember, yesterday I said that we are going to show the Betty Botter tongue twister. We'll complete the tongue twister. We'll go on after 11. We completed up to 10 yesterday. Remember? Beta, 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 bata.
Yes, yes, I remember. Bitter, butter.
Listen carefully. Beta, then a
Bitter,
better, better,
bitter, better.
better, then better. Eh, eh, eh. Practice eh, then eh,
Eh, eh,
and eh.
eh.
Better and better.
Better and better.
Very good. And then barter, barter.
Butter.
Okay. Look at this tongue twister. There is all different kinds of B sounds. Betty Bota. The tongue twister's called is Betty Bota. Okay. Hey, Jose, welcome. Long time no see.
Oh, it's Jose. Jose is here. Wow, it's amazing.
Española Jose. ¿Cómo estás, Mónica?
Hola, teacher Rahat.
Hola.
Hola, Monica.
Hola, muchas gracias.
Oh, de nada.
Welcome,
Hi,
Jose.
Jose.
Hi, everybody. Uh, Thanks, teacher Rahat,
Where
for
have you been, Jose, for the
for
last?
speaking Spanish.
No, we shouldn't speak any other language other than English. We can sometimes demonstrate one or two words. That's fine.
Well, I have been really, really busy. After Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Cyber Monday, gotta get back to work. So
Mm,
really busy in a government project. That's
okay.
why I didn't do any live stream for the last month, and I didn't come to your live stream either. But nice to see you here, and Monica, you're doing a great job. Proud of you.
Yes. Monica, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Did
I'm listening to Jose.
okay? What did Jose say? Jose, don't tell it her again.
Oh my God, teacher. Jose said that he was really busy.
Uh-huh.
That is the reason why they couldn't enter. And he said that you are a good job.
You are a good job.
You, you as a teacher. She said, teacher, you are a good job.
No, that is not what he said. Jose.
Yes, he say that. He say that, teacher. I
I said,
listen
you,
that.
Monica, you're doing great. Yeah, you're doing.
I,
I like when I see beginners because I can notice that you are advanced beginner. I will say, but you are doing great at the pace you're working because I see you every time teacher had goes live on this lesson. You're here, so in I don't know, in 2 months, 3, 4 months, you're gonna be able to hold a conversation with no problem because you're doing great.
That's right. I, I, I
thank you.
I appreciate the way you have visualized, Jose. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, teacher Rahat.
So, Jose, yesterday we thought to go to some antonyms, and it's like a game. Then you make sentences. Okay, the last word was beta. Okay, and because there are similar words sometimes when you are pronouncing beta, 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 and butter. And suddenly I remembered, this Betty Butter tongue twister. Jose, I'm sure
Yeah.
that you know this. Yeah, would you like to try once first before Monica goes for it?
Okay. Where is it?
It's on my screen. Can you
Okay.
see it clearly?
Yeah, I can't see it. But a bit of better butter will make my butter better. Huh. Okay. Very butter, very butter butter, very butter butter, very butter, but some butter. But why she said this butter is bitter. It put in my battery, in my butter. It will make my butter bitter, but a bit of better will make my butter better.
Be careful,
So
Jose. All this sounds, twisted. Sorry.
it is.
That is the amazing part of this tongue twister.
But yeah, exactly. You know what's the fun thing about tongue twister that you get fun? It's kind of funny, but at the same time, you educate your pronunciation, your tongue to move with more like easier, faster, and especially in like a difficult phonetics. That's what I
Exactly.
feel like.
Right. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, but, still kind of difficult for me. It's like a challenge.
It's not difficult for you, Jose. If you read it, a little bit slowly, and if you focus, if you
How,
concentrate, I'm
how
sure.
Monica did.
Monica
Did you try
hasn't.
already, Monica?
No, Monica hasn't tried yet. She's going to do it after you.
Okay.
She was waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, now I'm not driving. Now let me try one more time. I was parking my car. Okay. Oh, it's Betty Butter. Betty Butter. Okay. You move it, teacher Rahat.
But that's the name of the tongue twister. Betty Botter. Okay. So
Betty Butter. Okay. Yeah, you pronounce it a little bit different. I guess that's the British accent, but
yes. Sorry
how
for
was
this.
it? The
So
American accent,
yeah, go
or
on.
something
That's
like
fine.
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put in my butter, it will make my butter bitter. But a bit of butter will make my butter better. So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and she put it on her butter, and it made the butter better. So,
It was.
oh, it was. So it was better. Betty butter bagged a bit of butter better. That's complicated.
Teacher, very good.
All right.
It's a tricky lecture,
Okay.
teacher.
Do you want me to read it once, both of you? And
Yes, please.
yeah, anyway, my pronunciation would be according to the British IPS, so it may not be same as the way Joss has pronounced. So Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter is bitter. If I put in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of butter will make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and it made her batter better. So thus Betty bought a bit of batter bitter. Okay,
Yeah.
so
you know, interesting to see the difference between the accent, the two different accents.
that's right. Now we are going to listen to Monica's accent. So don't worry,
Nice.
Jose. Yeah? Monica, come on.
Oh, teacher. Okay. Betty Potter bought some butter, but she said this butter bitter if I put in my in my don't move, teacher. Okay, if I put in my butter, I will make my butter bitter. But a bit of butter will make my butter better. So they bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and she put in her butter, and it made her butter better. So was better? Betty Boda bought a bit of better butter.
Well done. Better than what I
Nice.
expect.
Teacher, I finished.
Awesome. Yeah, you did great, Monica. And and, and
Thank you,
if you
Jose.
don't
Thank you
mind,
so
teacher
much.
Rahat, I will recommend to you, Monica, look for more tongue twisters on Google
Mhm.
and try to practice, even when you're not in this class, this nice class, or not in Hallo.
Right.
Practice a lot. That is going to help you a lot.
Exactly.
Thank you, Jose, for advice.
You're welcome.
So what does better mean? Jose or Monica? Let's ask Jose first. BATTER, better. Better, yeah? It's a bit longer sound, diphthong.
Better.
Better means uh, which word again, teacher Rahat?
BATTER, in the first line.
Oh, yeah. It's better means it's a
Third
no,
line,
not a
sorry.
superlative. It's just like a comparison between two things. Like something is good, something is better.
No, no, this one. Fourth line, I'm sorry.
Better.
Better, BATTER.
It's like
Third line, I'm
like
sorry. I'm sorry.
container, like a container where you put the dough and the ingredients for your cookies or your bread. Is that right?
Mhm. Now you mix it like this to heat and
Yeah, like a mixer.
yeah, like a mixer in a container, you can say.
Yeah.
Uh, sometimes have you heard uh, mortar and pestle?
Yep. That's like in a chemistry lab or chemistry class. You use a lot of this.
That's right. Yeah, when we used to do like practical some taste to make the preparation of medication to mix it. So batter is something like that when you are mixing inside it. So forcefully, you know, many times.
Ah, okay.
It's
Mix.
like a bowl that you have in your kitchen, and you put eggs and and the ingredients, and then you mix it with a special thing. It can be an electrical thing, or it can be like a hand tool.
Mhm. Okay, would you like to try one more time, Monica?
Jose better, teacher. I want to listen, Jose.
Yes. Jose, please go ahead.
Oh, do the tongue twister again.
Yes, she's giving you preference that you read it first and
Oh,
she can
thanks,
follow
Monica.
you.
Thank you. How can I say no to this diligent lady? Okay, Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said this butter is bitter. If I put in my butter, it will make my butter bitter. But a bit of butter will make my butter better. So she brought a bit of butter, better than the bitter butter, and put it and she put it in the butter, and it made the butter better. So it was better, very, but so it was better butter brought a bit of better butter.
Great. High five for
Fantastic,
Jose.
Jose.
Yes. When
That is amazing.
Monica, when Jose was reading, looks like he's playing some songs, rhythmic. Bitter, butter, butter, Betty, butter, one butter, like this.
Yeah.
Good. Monica, one more time, then we'll move on to the question number 11.
Okay, teacher. I start, teacher?
Yeah,
Can I start?
yeah, hang on a second. From this line, yeah? Betty butter.
Okay. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said it's butter bitter. If I put it in my butter, I will make my butter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my butter better. So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter. And she put it in her butter and it made her butter better. So that's better Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter.
Very good. High five for
That
you.
was great, Monica. You did it
Thank
way
you.
better than me. Absolutely.
The only
Never, never, Jose.
only confusing words are these two words: batter, B A and B E. Remember, there is tiny difference with these two words.
Butter better, butter better. Oh, okay, teacher.
Batter and butter. Okay, but batter also sounds like butter. Butter.
Butter. Teacher is complicated, teacher. It's easy for you, maybe.
If you
And
Of
for
course, it
Jose,
is
of course.
complicated. You think if everything in this was easy, uh, we don't even need to come to Hallo and practice. It's complicated.
Yes, Jose.
But you like challenges. You're like me,
That's
Monica.
right. And like you, Monica always wins in challenge. The way you always win. Okay, Jose.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why I'm happy of both of you.
Oh,
Thanks,
teacher,
Teacher
thank
Rahat.
you.
Welcome. So let's move on. The rule is that you have to find out the antonym, and you have to make at least two sentences with each of the word. So Monica will go first. Jose will be going second. Monica.
Okay, okay, teacher. Cry.
Hmm.
Uh, cry is when you feel sad and the tears are in your face. And the opposite is loud.
What again? Opposite is
Laugh.
laugh. Ha 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 ha. Like this.
La. Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, laugh.
Okay. Here is one thing I was going to explain. Y is a semi vowel. Okay. What is semi vowel? So Y is most of the cases sounds like I, like there. Cry. Okay.
Mhm.
It's
Cry.
cry. Yeah.
Cry.
Some other words like symphony. Yeah. There is Y.
Uh-huh.
This Y is also sound like I. Symphony. In
Mm.
both of the case, S I
Symphony.
M P H O N I. Yeah. Look, both of the Y's like I. So that's why Y is called semi vowel. because Y in most of the cases sounds like I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Monica and Jose?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, teacher.
So two sentences with cry and two sentences with laugh. And after that, Jose will make more sentences. Monica,
Okay. When I feel sad, I definitely cry.
really?
Yes.
Uh, you should save some tears for someone else special, okay?
Okay. Okay, teacher. Okay.
All right. Well done. Good sentence. Next.
Next. When I see to other people cry, I try to help to that people.
Great. You're kind and generous. I can see that. Okay, number now opposite. Laugh.
Yeah. When I wake up every day, I I I usually laugh when I see people practicing sport.
Okay,
To practice sport.
great. Okay, GH is most of the cases it F sound like laugh, rough,
Mhm.
cuff. Any other word, Jose? Ending GH?
Rough, tough.
Tough, yeah?
Cough.
Uh,
Cuff.
yeah, cough too. Yeah, that's a good one, Monica. Oh, it's already in the list.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Okay, great. Now, Jose, you like to start with laugh, then you will go to cry, yeah?
It needs to be an infinitive.
No, anything else. Complex compound sentence I explained yesterday to Monica what
Okay.
is complex and compound sentence. Those sentences are really amazing. If you make complex and compound sentences rather than simple sentence, it will be amazing.
Okay, good. The other day I saw a lot of people laughing at me because I was wearing my
Wow.
sweater inside out.
Really? All right. Baji
But
smugglers. Do you know Baji smugglers?
smugglers?
Baji smugglers. Have you ever heard this term? It's an
No.
Australian English. Your swim costume. They call Baji smugglers.
What is it for? Halloween?
Swim costume. When you go to
Oh,
for
swim,
swimming,
like swimming suit.
swim costume or swimming suit. You call swimming suit. We call swim costume. A similar thing. Australians say it's Baji smugglers, but same as smuggler, the Baji is Budgy. Baji.
Smuggler badger. I like it.
Yeah, Australians have different English expressions sometimes.
So,
Okay,
do I need to do one more sentence with
cry,
laugh?
cry, please.
Cry.
Yeah,
My dad told me that guys never cry, but I actually cry when I lost my dog at 11, and that's a true story.
that's an amazing sentence as well, Jose. You make
No,
a complex sentence, where there are two different sentences you have connected. So
I
it,
like complexity.
you like complexity? Okay, that's great. So, Monica, did you notice his sentence? I'm going to write it if it is
Mhm.
okay, Jose. If you just tell me one more
Sure.
time. My
Yeah.
dad told me, guys never cries, yeah?
Mhm.
Never cry. But what is the next sentence?
But I actually cry when I lost my dog at age 11. I need to why age is important because if you're more than I don't know my 13, probably they are going to be you really cry for that, but when you're a kid, it's okay
Yeah,
if you
we
cry.
do. Children cry a lot. I remember that when I was like maybe 11 or 12 years old, I always used to cry. If I wouldn't get my favorite things, I started crying.
You were a pamper boy.
Okay.
That's
mm.
el niño consentido, Mónica. Pamper consentido. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah. So, Monica, look at this sentence. I have written what Jose has said. My dad told
Mhm.
guys never cry, but
Mhm.
actually, I cried when I lost my dog. Oh, sorry, I missed dog. at the age of 11. Look, here
Mhm.
the word but has connected both. There are two sentences. Dad told guys never cry. It's a complete sentence. Then I actually cried when I lost my dog at the age of 11. This is another complete sentence. If you remember, the formation of complex sentence is that there are two different sentences, but it should be connected with the word like but, and, or, however, like this type of words. Okay.
Mhm.
And if you make this
Okay.
kind of sentences, you'll find that your sentence is really very significant, and which is why
Mhm.
I'm appreciating Jose to give this real life example. He actually cried.
But I have a little confusion here, Teacher Rahat. How can I clarify? But the age is my age and not the dog's age. Is the structure is correct here?
Say it again, please.
The At the age of 11, is that clear that this is my age and not the dog age?
My dog at the age of 11, that is your age, not the dog's age. Because you lost the dog. So when you
But
lost the
it's
dog,
clear. But it's clear in the
it
sentence.
is clear. But when
Okay.
somebody died, like an animal died, we don't must, take, emphasize about the age. The emphasis is that the animal is died. Okay, the person is died. Okay.
Right.
So
Mm.
so I lost my dog at the age of 11. So you were at the age of 11. It is clear from this
Correct.
sentence.
Is possible say teacher, for example, I lost my dog when I was
11, yes.
big,
Yep.
Very
It's
good.
even better, Monica.
Yeah,
maybe more clear because I understand no, I get it that Jose said because I was thinking that the his dog was 11.
oh, that is what you understand.
And
Yes,
that's what I
yes.
was afraid of, being confused about who is the subject.
Mhm.
Uh, I think the structure of my sentence is okay, but it's not the best, Monica. The best is the one you are trying to come up with because uh, the way it's here is the way American Express
Ah,
the
okay.
idea, but the way you're looking at it is the best grammarly correct. Are you agree with me, Teacher Rahat,
That's right.
or
Yeah.
or I'm wrong? Yeah, thanks.
I know. Okay. So Monica, if you want to restructure it, how do you do that now? This sentence.
Just only change when I lost no when I lost my dog when I was in my 11s.
Okay. Say it again. I'm going to write it. Yeah.
Okay.
When I was
When I was
11,
it 11. Yes, yes. So when I was 11,
I lost my dog.
I lost my dog. No, no. Yes.
Okay. So my dad told guys never cried, but actually, when I was 11, I lost my dog and I cried.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is another
Yeah,
amazing sentence. Bravo,
yeah, that's
Monica.
another way.
Yeah, that's different.
Thank you, teacher, for the
Yeah, you're welcome. But Jose and Monica, sometimes if you restructure, sentence patterns become better, and sometimes it different directions. That's really amazing.
Right. Sometimes even like a preposition or the position of the subject and the adverb and the sentence make a substantial change on the meaning of the sentence.
Exactly. Good. Thank you very much, Jose, for pointing this explanation. Bravo to both of you. Let's move on. Number 12,
bravo.
Monica.
Is Jose turn teacher because before I was first.
Jose.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, the speed limit in my street is 35 miles per hour.
Mhm.
If you increase it, you get a fine. Is this too long sentence?
No, no, that's fine. I like complex and compound sentences, as I said to you.
Yeah. In this one, I'm using limit and I'm using A and C.
That's great. That's amazing.
Mhm.
When you use more than one, or no, choices from these, options, that really makes the sentence more significant and fascinating, I should say. All right. So, Monica, have you heard his sentence?
Yes, teacher. When I am driving, yes, when I am driving, I try to reduce my velocity because I don't have damage any person.
Match, did you say?
No damage,
Damage,
Oh,
danger.
damage. Okay.
damage. Okay,
Uh,
damage.
okay, damage. All right. Why did you use the word velocity rather than speed, Monica?
Yes, reduce my velocity. Yes, it's related to speed. It's
Ve-
okay. Say that word, teacher.
Jose, what's your opinion? Velocity?
Jose, please stay in my place.
I think velocity is a cognate to Spanish. Velocity means velocidad in
Okay.
Spanish.
It's not
Yeah.
English word. Oh my God.
No,
I'm
it.
not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, probably this, Monica, because you know what happened
Velocity.
with cognates? Sometimes we think that cognates are like really easy and really popular, and sometimes are very sophisticated words. But I don't know in this case. Is that velocity? Yeah,
Velocity.
that's an English word for
This
sure.
it is an English word, but it is an academic word. So Monica
Yeah,
has used a very standard academic word. That's why I have asked her.
Really?
It is an academic word. General people will not be able to use. They will use speed.
Okay, teacher. And that just is only because it's a Spanish word, teacher. I say, oh, okay, maybe it's velocity.
So it's velocity.
cognate.
Yeah, it's same as speed. Yeah. So in English,
Okay.
velocity means the speed when an
Mhm,
object is traveling. It could be a human or maybe a car or a train or anything else.
mhm,
Any vehicle you can say.
mhm.
So, Monica, you know what a cognate is?
I'm sorry?
Cognate. That word, you see, I just type it. Cognate.
Cognate?
Yeah,
Cognate.
Cognate. No, I can't. Could you write, please?
it's already there.
In the comment section.
In the comments. Okay. One
Cognate.
second. Cognate. Okay. No, I don't know. What mean that word?
It's a word, but it's very similar in two languages, like velocidad and velocity.
Hmm.
Like very similar in English and in Spanish.
Really?
In our case, your case and my case, because we speak Spanish as a first language, that's a cognate when they are very similar. That's why sometimes they are really easy for us, but there are also false cognates. Uh,
Right.
Probably you can Google this later. I don't want to take teacher had time.
No, no, that's okay.
So
Cognate is also an English word, Jose. And your explanation is amazing. Yeah, when similar words are found in two different languages, we call them they are cognate to each other. Okay,
right.
in simply, that is the explanation. Monica, how do you ask the question? What I taught you yesterday? What does it mean? Not what it means. Yeah,
What does it mean?
very good.
Yes.
One more time. Penalty.
What does it mean?
Very good. Thank.
I don't pay, teacher. If you penalize me, I don't have money for pay.
No, you don't have to pay the money. You have to practice. That is the penalty, so that you can
Okay.
be confident to use it next time.
Okay, teacher.
So you can ask Jose. Hey, Jose, what does it mean? Can you please explain?
Does it?
What does it mean? He said what it means, something like that, which is not correct because he's trying to learn good communication. So it is better to use the proper sentence. Jose.
Mhm.
All right, Monica, clear?
Yeah, teacher. Clear. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much to both of you. Let's move on. 13.
13.
Ladies first.
Yun. Okay, okay. Il.
So, what is this word? Question number 13, Monica.
Teacher, are you there?
Monica,
Teacher, are you there?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm here. We are here.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Can you see the screen, Monica?
Yes, teacher, I can see.
Okay, what is the word I've written, the first word in number 13?
Ill.
Say it one more time.
Ill.
Okay, Jose.
Ill.
And what is the next one? Double EL?
Ill.
Ill.
That's
Okay, ill.
that's ill too.
Okay, what does the first one mean and what about the second one? But remember, Monica and Jose, Monica might have forgotten, if there are two similar kind of vowel sound, it should be a bit longer sound, okay? That is how you differentiate. So, ill, ill, ill. In ill, I double L, singular vowel I. But in ill, double E together, like feel, real, kneel, okay?
Okay, teacher.
So ill and ill.
Ill and ill.
Very good. Now, opposite of ill,
To me,
Healthy.
teacher, or for us? Okay.
Jose, don't help her, okay?
Sorry,
No, thank
Monica.
you so much, Jose. Thank you for your support.
No, no, no.
Jose,
I don't need to help you.
Jose is supporting to me today, teacher.
No, he's a,
You don't need support. You don't need help. You can do your own job.
No, no, Jose, I need.
when support is needed, we all will help you. Don't worry. It's not only Jose. We all will help you.
Oh, yeah, teacher.
Okay, the opposite of ill, and what? How do you define illness or ill?
Ill is mean when you feel bad. Maybe you have your body is not okay. You feel difficult symptoms like a headache, for example, a stomach, is like that.
Okay, and simply not feeling well. Okay.
Okay, simply words. Okay, teacher.
You very often hear that people sometimes don't used to use this word. They say, "I'm not feeling well." Rather than
I'm
saying
feeling.
ill, they say, "I'm not feeling well." I'm sure you say
Mm-hmm.
that, don't you, Monica?
Mm, mm. I honestly, I say when I don't feel okay, I say I am ill.
All
I
right.
feel ill.
Okay. So make a sentence with ill and opposite. Then we'll explain the first. There are a few other words I've written. You can
Okay,
see that.
okay. Last year I was ill uh, because of corona.
Okay. Are you better now?
Again, teacher?
Are you better now? Are you ill yet?
No, yes, that was only an example, teacher. Honestly, I am healthy person.
Yeah. So make a bit more interesting. Last year I was ill because of corona, but I'm better this year. Make a
Okay, is it
complex sentence.
compound sentence?
Yeah.
Compound sentence.
Make a complex
Yes.
sentence. It is interesting to make
Okay.
complex sentence. And I'm sure Jose is going to make a complex sentence as well.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will.
Okay.
yes.
Now, how about healthy? It is healthy or healthy? What do you think, Jose?
Healthy.
Okay. Monica, if you remember, unvoiced and voiced th. Voiced
Healthy.
th mean, there are two types of TH sound. Sometimes we use the vocal cord, we call them voiced. And when we don't use the vocal cord, we use the tongue or maybe tooth. Our tongue touches the tooth, we call them unvoiced or non-voiced. In this case, I'm sure Jose, when Jose pronounced, I have listened it carefully, it is an unvoiced, healthy. Thank you very much, Jose, for explaining, I mean, pronouncing in the most accurate way. Many of our learners
Sure.
are confused, they said healthy. Actually, it is healthy rather than the.
Mm.
Okay, healthy. Your tongue must touch the tooth when you're pronouncing this word, Monica.
Okay, teacher, healthy.
Very good, healthy. Give me an example, please. Then I'll jump to Jose, for example.
No, it's turn of Jose, teacher, because I told you my example before.
All right, Jose, please go ahead.
With ill, right?
Ill and healthy, you can use both.
Well, around this time, there's a lot of, there's plenty of ill people around the world. Hopefully, in the future, we are going to have a lot of healthy people.
Thank you. See, another complex sentence. I like it. Okay, in the first word, you see after ill and ill, I've written ill clad, ill fed, and ill got, ill spent. Have you heard these two expressions before, Jose or Monica?
Probably in
No,
my
teacher.
case, I have here before, but it's kind of old-fashioned, like old school. Like in the case of clad, this is referring to clothing, right?
That's right,
A
clothing.
dress or something.
Exactly. So, yeah, you're right. It's an old English though, but still people use it. I've seen it like newspaper or media when journalists are composing words or news. Sometimes they said, "Oh, these people are ill-clad, ill-fed." Okay,
Mm.
Uh, I don't know about fed.
fed means you're feeding someone else. You're giving
Fed
food,
is undernourished,
and
like ill
yes,
fed is like undernourished,
undernourishment. Yeah, undernourished when people do not have enough food.
and ill got and ill got and ill spent is like it's just like an intuitive uh interpretation. It should be something like barely achieve or not even achieve, ill got and ill spent, like spending your money or your time in kind of vain things or not really significant things or something like that. It's just it's what it's my intuition. I'm not sure, Teacher Rahat.
Okay, I'll explain both of them. So yeah, we have explained the first part. Yeah, let me ask Monica. Monica, what do you think about ill-clad, ill-fed?
It's glad it fat. Honestly, I don't understand, teacher. It's literally or it's just a phrase.
It is literally remaining, and Jose has already explained. Clad is old English for clothing, and fed is for food. So when
Mm.
when we talk about ill clothing, ill food means there are many people around the world who do not have enough clothing, enough food, and sometimes these expressions are used there. Like there are many people around the world who are ill clad and ill fed. Okay,
Um,
and
okay, teacher.
and ill got, ill spent is kind of, you can say, an idiom, Jose. It
Okay.
means when you're earning money in the wrong way, wrongfully.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher. Now I
then
understand.
your money
Yes,
goes
it's not in fat.
Oh yeah,
ill
that
got, ill
makes sense.
spent. Yeah, you understand now. Like a drugs dealer is
Yes,
earning a
yes,
lot
yes,
of money
yes.
from dealing drugs, but
Like
it's,
Yes,
easy
yes.
money.
yeah, now he's
It's the same.
okay,
It's the same here. We
right?
have a Spanish word for that. Yes,
What is the
What is it, Monica?
Jose can say. He
No, I
talks
don't know.
Spanish too.
so what is that Spanish expression? Can you please share, both of you?
I don't know what Monica is talking about. Can you say it in Spanish, Monica?
It's not a really a phrase of verbal. It's like related that it, um, si tienes mucho dinero, puedes estar muy gordito.
Hmm. What does it mean, Jose? Maybe you can explain in a better way.
Uh, if you have a lot of money, you're well nourished. Um, you're in good shape physically. That's what she said. But Monica, I think if you want to match it to a Spanish, it's like dinero mal habido, like money
Ah,
that you
okay,
get,
okay.
yeah, like money that you
Ah,
get like selling drugs or
ah,
or scamming people, like I
Right.
don't know, things like that. Is that ill God
That's right. Yeah.
definition that you had?
That's right.
Yeah,
When you're earning money in illegal way, wrongfully, or by cheating
mhm,
someone, or by conning someone, or scamming, you
mhm.
can say all this like ill got.
like a Ponzi scheme.
That's right. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. So their meaning.
Then ill spend means this money goes quickly. You never know how it goes.
Yes, maybe.
Then you spend it in a different ways. Maybe people will also con it and take it from you by killing, by shooting, by cheating again.
Mm-hmm.
Committing
Oh, yes.
fraud on the internet,
Right.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
of course, different ways.
blackmailing you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And nowadays, cybernetic fraud is more common.
All right. So Monica, you can use it sometimes in the conversation or maybe with other teacher. Ill got, ill spent. Yeah. Or ill clad,
Mm-hmm.
ill fed.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
Yes,
Monica,
teacher.
whatever we learn here, there is always an opportunity for you to use any other teacher's live stream to
Exactly, teacher.
explain so that it is helpful for you. This is how you practice. And
Mm-hmm.
this technique is called, is it Pomodoro or Pomodoro? Sorry, Pomodoro technique of learning. Like you learn something, then you try to teach same thing to others, or you discuss with other people.
Of course. Teacher, could you write, please? Maybe I don't spell very well. Could you write the sentence
It is there. Can
in order to...
it's on?
I can see.
Okay. Do you want me to write it again? It is there. This is the
Ah, okay, 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 teacher. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
no, no. It's okay. It is there. Number 13. So ill, then ill clad, ill fed, ill got, ill spent. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, teacher.
By the, I've got a question for Jose, though it is not relevant.
Yes, teacher Rahat.
What's the time now, Jose, in your country?
It is 3:49 p.m.
So generally, what time of the day do you take your lunch?
I take a lunch at noon, like right uh, at noon,
At noon, roughly. What time?
uh, roughly between 11 and 12.
Oh, okay. You take lunch always early.
Is that early?
11 to 12 is early. Still, it's in the morning. We take tea at 11 or 12. You see, breakfast and tea at 11
Really?
to
11 to 12. You have your lunch 11 to 12 of them? Really?
No, 11 to 12
morning.
in the morning. Yes, but it's not.
11 to 12 is your lunch? Oh my God. So, morning is so early, Jose. In that moment, I have had my breakfast.
Oh, I have breakfast at 9:30.
Okay.
No, it sounds like I eat every 2 hours, but I'm not. So I take my coffee really early in the morning, around 5:30, between 5:30 and 6:30, and then I take another break at 9:30, and then one more break at noon,
Hmm.
and then again I eat around 6 p.m. and that's my dinner.
Oh, you are a typical American people,
You
American
think so?
person.
It's a lot of food, huh?
Yes, Jose is an American person.
Yeah, in the
It's a
UK,
lot of food.
the typical British people do that. They have their, dinner in between 6 to 7.
No,
Only
but
that
I'm
one.
not gaining weight. I'm kind of in good shape because I work out. Well, I actually, yeah, I do exercise
All right,
and try to eat healthy.
that's great. That's why you look like James Bond
Oh, thanks, teacher Rahat.
with the
Oh
chopper.
yes.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Bond. My name is Bond, James Bond. Okay.
Oh, James Bond.
My name is Bond. Teacher, but with accent teacher. My name is Bond.
My,
James Bond.
my name is Bond,
Monica,
James
Yes.
Bond.
Monica, Monica, you think I look like James Bond?
Yes, I think so. Monica,
No,
yes.
no, no, I'm not. James. James Bond.
I tried to look like Tom Cruise, but this is not working.
Oh, wow.
So, do you like
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise?
Because I was
Who,
looking at,
me,
I was
teacher?
a fan of Tom Cruise movies when with he was like kind of superstar in Hollywood, like
Mm,
10 or a few more years ago when I was a kid. I was looking at most of his movies, but you know, now it's like not there anymore. But yeah, pretty much that was like my reference of Hollywood star.
okay. So, which Tom Cruise's movie is the best for you, or your most favorite?
Uh, Top Gun. You remember that Top Gun?
Top Gun, yeah.
Yeah, Days of Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, those two are like an icons on my movie shelf. I still have the those movies in DVD.
All right. That's really cool. How about you, Monica? Do you like Tom Cruise as well? Monica, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Yes, I like Tom Cruise, but it's not my favorite. But I like uh, his movies.
So,
Who's your
who is
favorite actor?
My favorite actor, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I have a favorite actress. Is Angelina Jolie, who's my favorite actress.
Oh, yeah, nice.
okay? All right. So, look, time goes quickly when we are involved in talking. I believe that we can do number 14. Monica, would you like to go first this time?
I'm sorry, teacher, that the signal is not good.
Sorry, what happened, Monica? Your connection?
No, nothing. No, no, yes, the connection was bad, but now I can hear you.
All right. So, let's do question number 14. We don't have much time, though, only 5 minutes, 6 minutes around. Monica, 14. Question number 14.
Number 14 is adult.
Hmm.
Adult, and the opposite is immature.
All right. Make sentences, please.
Okay. Uh, uh, the other persons uh, try to take the better decisions. No, when you are adult, okay. When you are adult, it's better that you take better decisions.
Okay. But when you are a child, you cannot take better decision, Monica.
No, not necessarily, but maybe when you don't are adult, maybe you um, it's okay if you make big mistakes because you are growing up and you are learning some things about the life.
Okay. Thank you very much for your sentence. Jose, opposite.
Opposite of adult.
Yeah. Make a
Okay,
complex sentence, please. Yeah, Jose, I like your complex sentences.
let me try. I hate when young people use the the system to open the doors that are designed for disabled adults or for disabled people.
Oh, that's really pretty
That's a
cool.
long sentence.
It's pretty cool sentence. Long though, that's fine. Can you repeat it?
I hate when young people use the system to open the doors that are designed for disabled people.
Amazing sentence. Monica, can you remember? what Jose has
Yes.
said?
Uh, Honestly, no, teacher, because I can't listen properly to Jose.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
have a lot of birds at your house.
Yes. I have birds in my home. That is the reason.
She's a bird lover. How many birds have you got, Monica?
Just only two, teacher, but I don't know. In just in this time, they always try to
Sing.
emit that sounds in this
Yes.
time, 5 p.m.
And do you know their favorite song? Despacito?
Yes, I love.
Despacito.
No. I love this song, teacher. Just only they want to sing a song for me. Maybe they say, "Okay, Monica, I am here.
Okay.
Please come to see
What
me."
time? What time in the morning they start singing?
5:30, they get up, and in that time I get up too.
Half, not half, half. L is silent. Half, half past. Monica, half
Hello.
past. Yes, it is half past. Okay.
Half. Okay. Half.
I have a short sentence trying
Half.
to use D and C,
Okay.
teacher Rahat.
Go on, please.
I know all people that still act real immature.
That's amazing, though.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree with Jose in that
Yeah,
sentence.
sadly,
Maybe it's not related to the age. Maybe it's related to how you develop your
you
mind.
think so?
Exactly.
Yeah, probably you're right.
And and maturity, sensibility. It doesn't matter whether you are an adult or young age. Sometimes people can be still matured from their young age. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Teacher Rahat, looks like you have like 1 minute, right?
Yeah, 1 minute and 29 seconds. Yes. So,
Teacher Rahat, thank you very much for your help, your patience.
no problem. And thanks for coming here and sharing all of your good thoughts, good sentences. I'm sure Monica has learned something today. Remember, Monica, whatever you learn, please do practice and apply in another lesson, another teacher, so that it will be helpful for you to develop your expertise as well as your confidence level. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Yes. Thank you, teacher, for your advice, and thank you, Jose, for your participation today, because you helped me a lot. Of course, with teacher Rahat, to improve my English.
But remember, the most important thing is the work you do on your own. So read a lot, practice even when you are not here with us, and you're in the right direction, Monica.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much to both of you. So I will see you later.
Yep. Thanks, Teacher Rahat.
No problem. And drive safely, Jose, wherever you're going.
Sure. Yep.
And also,
We're going home.
all right.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. And also, Monica, I'll see you later. You take care. Thank you very much
Bye,
for your
teacher.
support, for your practice.
Thank you, teacher. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye.
So that's all for today, dear viewers. Bye.